Welcome to Myrtle Beach Eats and Beyond, the show where a local foodie, that's me, attempts to parlay a passion for delicious eats into a useful video guide for other locals and tourists attempting to answer the age-old question, where should we eat in Myrtle Beach? Don't worry, I've got you covered. With me on this journey are my three progeny, that's them, who also love to experience new eating emporiums, raising them up right. We'll also be exploring fun, family-friendly activities and showing you the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts, the lowdowns and hoedowns of where to shop, play, stop, and stay. If you're lucky, I might even cook for you. And if that's not enough to convince you to subscribe, just know that once a week, I am completely wrecking my diet to bring you this content. Now, I'm not saying that you should feel guilty about that in any way, but I'm just saying you should subscribe. Hello friends, and welcome to our trucks. If you have little ones curious about engines, sirens, wheels, and tow bars, a Touch a Truck event is just the place to whisk them off to. When my eldest two were toddlers, I took them to a Touch a Truck event. It was aptly timed when my son just happened to be interested in diggers and trucks for a brief, fleeting moment of time. Oh, how quickly those moments go. Neither one of them remember the event, of course, but that's why I document everything we do with photographic evidence. So I can show them just how much fun they had, long time ago. Luckily, right when I was about to start editing this video and wondering where to locate said photos, Facebook Memories came to the rescue with these precious memories. At the time, my youngest was barely out of my belly, so she had no memory of the event either. And I wanted to make sure that we got to one more Touch a Truck event before she was too old to be impressed by anything. So we stopped by the 4th annual Touch a Truck event held at the North Myrtle Beach Park and Sports Complex. It was a bit of a drive, but not an unpleasant one, and we were delighted to experience this amazing park and sport complex. It was so big, it's easy to get lost, but it was truly an amazing park. The kind of place you can spend all day. The wind was a little brutal that day. Oh my gosh! But we were lucky to have sun and clear skies for our adventure. We saw fire trucks, police cars, recreational vehicles, and we got to examine up close and personal the whirring mechanisms of the garbage truck that wakes us up early every Monday morning. Some of the vehicles were unattended, while others were manned by lovely folks that not only answered questions and explained how things work.
No, this is a wrecker.
Oh, it's a wrecker. So it pulls.
We haul equipment around with like these real big trucks. We hook them to the back and we tow them around.
But they also lent a helping hand whenever it was needed. Everyone was so nice, and we all learned something that day.
I'm so high up!
You did it! You're as tall as a tree! We saw characters out and about too. One was a stilt walker handing out balloon animals, and we opted for the free food section. While we waited in line for a bloom of cotton candy, I sent the boy for a free bag of popcorn. Once he'd procured that, we still had time for him to request a snow cone, and then it was finally our turn for cotton candy. 3 treats meant everyone had something to hold, and they all got to share bites, so everyone got a taste of everything. Absolute perfection. All in all, it was a fun way to spend a Saturday, and this time, they're old enough to remember it, and they better not forget it.